You guys, something super exciting happened last week, and I'm going to tell you all about it in this video. Last week, I was able to go to a new eye doctor. Now, a little bit of context, I've been looking for a new eye doctor because I haven't felt like the one that I've been seeing my whole life has really been fulfilling what I need for my aniridia, and there really isn't that many ophthalmologists in my area. And knowing which one to really go to is difficult when you have a rare eye condition. I did some calling around. I asked other people I know who live in the area who also have aniridia. Several of them weren't taking new patients. Several of them didn't take my health insurance, and it would have been uber expensive for me to go to them. And so it took me several months to settle on one person after doing a bunch of research of who I wanted to give a try. Honestly, going into my appointment, I was not hopeful. I was expecting them to say that they didn't know what aniridia was and say that they could try to help me and maybe they could just do their best. There can be a lot of issues that arise with my eye condition and future problems that can happen. For example, it's super common for someone who has aniridia to get glaucoma at a young age. And I've already had cataracts, and that was because of my aniridia. So more than an average person, I definitely need to monitor my vision and make sure that I'm on top of my eye care and going every year for sure. So getting into the eye doctor appointment, I arrive and I'm sitting there. I'm super nervous, but hopeful that it will work out well. The assistant to the doctor did some testing. She measured to see what my vision was using the super fancy machine. And my first impression going to this eye doctor, it felt like it was so much more advanced with technology and tools that they had in the office compared to the office that I had previously been going to, which didn't really seem to have many changes or advances since I was a young child. And so this was something exciting for me to see, that they were more up with the technology and things that could help with eye care. So then when I met my eye doctor, he walks in the room and he asked me how I'm doing, good casual, hello, how are you kind of thing. And then the first thing I said to him was, do you know what aniridia is? I just had to know. It had to be my first question. I couldn't prolong asking. And I'm so glad I asked that at first, because I was so relieved instantly, because he was like, oh yeah, I have several patients who have aniridia. He said that it is a condition that is related to his specialty, and I was just so excited to hear this. It was like I heard angels singing. Seriously, it was so exciting to me that I found a doctor that knew what my rare eye condition was. And not only did he know what it was, he's worked with patients who have the same rare eye condition I have. The appointment continued to go super well. He did a bunch of testing to see where things were at for me. He checked on my corneal abrasion to see if there was any lasting injuries or infection with that, which I was a little concerned with because I've been having some dry eyes and some blurriness and whatnot ever since that injury. And so I just wanted to double check and make sure that there was still no sustaining injury, and there was no problems anymore, and I was grateful for that. He gave me several tips on how to help with the symptoms that I've been having. And you guys, he did so many more measurements and ways of looking at my eyes than my previous doctor ever had. And if I would have realized that there was doctors out there that were doing other better things, then I probably would have tried to switch earlier. But because my condition is so rare, I just was like, I need to stick with what's familiar. I don't know that there's any other doctors that are gonna know what to do. And this is a common problem with people who have disabilities, especially when it's more of a rare condition. It turns out that the eye doctor that I saw, who is now currently my eye doctor, and I will continue to go see because I thought he was so awesome, he asked me if I've heard of the iris implant, which was like music to my ears. I was told by my previous eye doctor like 5 years ago when it was first FDA approved, this was like right before grad school, that when I removed my cataracts, I would have to do that eye surgery at the same time, and I wouldn't be eligible for the surgery if I got my cataracts removed. And that seemed really silly to me, but I didn't understand it. And so this new eye doctor, he said that it's totally doable to do it even though I've had cataracts removed. And he said that he personally knows how to do the surgery himself, and he's done it several times, and it's something that he's comfortable with doing, and that it would really help with blocking out the light, because one of my main issues is my pupils are ginormous and tons of light comes in and it makes it really hard, even inside a lot of times with the light. With the other doctor, he would have had to send me to some other doctor that he would recommend me to. I wouldn't be familiar with them or really know anything about their background. And this way, I now know someone who can do it. I personally can't afford it yet, but now knowing that it's still a thing that I can do and that I am eligible to do it, even though I've had my cataracts removed, it's a goal that I can work towards to earn the money to pay for that surgery and get those implants, and hopefully just improve my situation with my aniridia. The last interesting thing that happened was at the eye doctor was he suggested that if I wanted to, I should try getting glasses again. Now, previously I've tried glasses. They didn't work well for me. It only changes slightly how well I can see, and it hurts my eyes. It gives me a headache, and I haven't really given it a chance lately. So he suggested, well, if you want to, you can go ahead and try getting glasses. I think it would help if you're able to wear them and not be in pain all the time. So I decided I wanted to give it a try one more time, which last time I bought glasses, I bought them and never wore them, and it still bothers me to this day, and I'm just worried that this is going to happen again. But I bought my glasses at Costco, and they have a 90-day guaranteed return policy, so I'm able to try them out for up to 90 days, see if they work for me. Now, it's been like a week, and I think I've already decided that they're not going to work for me, but I wanted to give it a try, and I feel like I would have constantly thought about how I should give it a try if I didn't. And this way I can confirm yes or no if they'll work for me. So the big struggle with glasses for me is it only slightly changes my vision. A lot of people, they can improve their vision a lot with glasses, and it's just not the case for me and my eye condition. My eyes no longer have the ability to automatically change from nearsighted things to farsighted things because I have an artificial lens. And so he suggested getting a progressive lens, which is where you see straight through at the top, you see farsighted things, and then the bottom part of it is what you use to read. Well, it's a little tricky to figure out where you're looking and whatever, and that's the part that really gives me a headache. But I did get some glasses, and oh, right now, yeah, everything, yeah, this isn't great. So right now what's happening for me is I'm looking at my camera where I'm filming right in front of me, and it's super blurry because it's close to me. But if I look out to the distance, I can see a little better. But in order to see the screen better, I have to kind of try to find where I need to look, and it's just like super finicky where you're looking. Anyways, I don't like it. If anyone has any suggestions, if them or someone they know has had to deal with the difference with progressive or not, like if you have any suggestions of how I could adjust my glasses and make them maybe not progressive and only use them when I'm walking around or whatever, not for reading, and then I'd have to have like separate ones for reading, that seems like a pain, and then I need some for sunglasses, and then it's just like 3 different pairs of glasses. Keeping track of all of those, like I lose glasses a lot. So if anyone has suggestions, leave them in the comments below if you've had to deal with this kind of thing and what your suggestions are. I would love to hear. We shall see if I can figure out something, but if I end up just not wearing glasses, then I'm okay with that as well. If you're still watching this video, give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel below so you can hear about all the videos that I'll be coming out with. If you haven't seen my video where I talk more about my story and my eye condition, I'll go ahead and link that here so you can watch that video next. I hope that you all have a fantastic week, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!